Can you see that? I'm angry.
My name is Ray Daniels. I'm a crazy motherfucker. I get so wasted on TV. I view this
Comic Crazy Show once again, episode 31, and hopefully you're enjoying the movie Bride of the Reanimator, and I'm assuming this movie's finished over, and I'd like to thank the viewers and Two Stump Up Access for making the Comic Crazy Show, and pretty much in general I want to thank for everyone who keeps on watching the Comic Crazy Show. And before I begin, we did a little skit. You might have seen it earlier. I'll give you more information where you can see it again. But until then, I got a little tidbit I want to talk about before we go off and close out the show. It's been a couple days now, and for all you people out there in TV La La Land, Milosevic, for all you people out there who don't know who he is, he was the ex-president of Yugoslavia, and basically this is the guy we were up against during the war in Kosovo a year and a half ago. And apparently a year and a half later, the people voted, had a general election and voted for the new guy to take over, basically saying that he wants to be a part of the international community, and we're all for it. I know I'm for it, and hopefully that there'll be democratic country. But they said the guy, the dictator, Milosevic or Milosevic, how you ever want to pronounce it, said that basically he wants to be an elder statesman, meaning that he'll be a higher up. But what people don't get is that this guy was responsible for full war, and basically he just has he's been indicted before, and he will be indicted again on war crime. And so basically I think they should string him up, shoot him up, cut his nuts off, feed it off to his kids, and then kill the kids and kill his family and kill anybody who's in that family. And I'm not saying general family, but pretty much all the people who were responsible for the cold blood that was spilled. Oh, really hot blood, sorry. But okay, now that I talked about that and cleared myself on that subject, what I want to know, back 9 years ago, we had the Gulf War, the Persian Gulf War, and we were really close to Baghdad. What I want to know, why didn't we take their dictator of Iraq, Saddam Hussein, because I know we would have kicked some major ass, because I know veterans who were in the Persian Gulf War, and I know they were all for it. They could have gone in there and take that motherfucker out. And what I want to know, 90 years later, the U.S. government hasn't helped any of the people out. Sure, we might have gave some money to the Turkish refugees up in the mountains of Iraq, but basically we didn't want to funnel more money to no rebel organization inside a terrorist country. And that's just too bad, because now we gotta worry about that motherfucker having some nuclear bomb, because he might have nuclear capabilities and we don't know. For example, he didn't let the UN inspectors go in and visit Baghdad or around Iraq, because he knows and we know that he has nuclear capability. And see, what I'm hard pressed to say is that if 8 years or 7 years from now, by then, if the nuclear program is done, will it be too late for us to do anything about it then, or now, or in the future? So basically, I'm glad this guy's out. We don't have to worry about that Eastern Bloc of Europe. This guy's out of the picture, but we still gotta concentrate on Saddam Hussein, because that motherfucker and his fucking minions of all the crazy wackos, they won't stop at nothing to fucking try to kill any Americans, because to them we're the great Satan, or not the great saints, but we're the devil as far as the Iraqis are concerned. And so basically I just want to be able to say we can't start worrying about that, because we don't want to worry about Armageddon right now. Okay, on a lighter note, we'll go to the Blair Witch 2 preview. I've been showing up a while back, and hopefully I'm waiting for the movie to come out. It looks okay. I really can't say if I'll like it or not. But for all you people out there who like Blair Witch, I liked it. I know a lot of people who hated that fucking movie. They really hate it. But other than that, I like that movie. In general, creepy movie. Okay, now we're gonna go back to politics and world affairs. We're gonna go back to the Middle East. Okay, for all you people out there, religion is a major factor in almost every war. Or in some cases, I guess, everywhere about a war. But anyways, the Israeli government has been killing all the Palestinians because these Palestinian people want their own country, or basically their own rights, and they're killing each other at churches, and when no one seems to understand, this is supposedly the city where Jesus Christ himself walked, and they're having all this trouble, so I'll tap into that later, that one, the signs of the coming apocalypse. Alrighty. Okay, New York City, in New York City, 3 days ago, a 27-year-old man tried to walk across a parking lot without paying, but it's a big parking lot, and this 27-year-old man jumped the fence and tried to walk the parking lot so he could get to the other side of the city block, and a 48-year-old man went out there to tell him he couldn't. The parking lot attendant guy was 48 years old, and the 27-year-old guy punched him once in the face, and the guy fell back on his face, hitting his head on the concrete and the asphalt. Very sad. Okay, now we're gonna go talk about LAPD. I've been to Los Angeles many a time, and I'm pretty much like the clubs and all that, but there's so many people. But here we go. We're gonna talk about LAPD. Right now, there's 4 LAPD officers who are on trial for framing gang members for crimes they did not commit. And basically, everyone knows what the outcome is, that the police know it, and the judge knows it, and the city of Los Angeles knows it, that there ain't going to be no conviction for these motherfuckers, because basically they're trying to say that the LAPD is immune to law. Basically, they're saying they're above the law, the fucking motherfuckers. And there's several more officers that need to be tried, but they're not going to be tried yet. And basically, all the prosecutors undisclosed spokesperson's name said that there won't be no convictions because there's not enough probable cause, blah blah, to get the LAPD officers, because they planted evidence, stole evidence. Done a number of things that get to cover up for themselves and make a profit, I guess. That's just too bad. In Florida, 3 people have been found trying to kidnap a 10-year-old girl from her bedroom. They all got caught 18 hours later. The question is, everybody wants to know in Florida, why did 3 people want to kidnap a 10-year-old girl? 3 women, as a matter of fact. A woman, a son. Her son, 13-year-old son, is also in this ring of people who are trying to steal a 10-year-old girl. But luckily, 18 hours later, they found her. The police did. So the Florida police, they get a good hand on that. Alrighty. In New York City again, a mother and son, 59-year-old lady, and I guess a 38-year-old son. They've been living in an apartment for two decades, and apparently in 1979 they beat that 38-year-old sister to death. In 1979, then they wrapped her up in plastic and old newspaper, stuffed it inside a trunk, then put it in their closet, and there it sat for 20 years, concealed a murder they did. And I don't know how they got caught, but caught they did. And now they're facing a murder trial for the death of the sister of that woman's daughter. And I'm glad they got caught, because talk about skeleton in the closet. These fucking people have skeletons in the closet, alright? Those people are evil. People say a lot of things is evil. I don't know what evil is, but I know that's evil. Son of a bitch. Alrighty. And the last subject, I want to talk about two last subjects. I saw the Al Gore, George Bush debate. I know it sounds boring, but you people gotta remember too, and I hope you guys do too. It's not for who you vote for, it's who you vote against. And vote for Nader, vote for anybody, vote for me. I announced my candidacy a couple months ago. Vote for me, but don't vote for George Bush, because this motherfucker is going to be responsible for taking away national park monuments away from the state of Arizona. And I love these national monuments. I've been up them. I go to them every chance I get. And they ain't going to be sold for fucking luxury condos. Fuck that. That's where I go find my spiritual journeys out there, and I'm sure that all you people out there in TV land too know you have your spiritual journey set up for you when you go out in the wilderness, because that's the way the earth was created. And by God, they ain't gonna put no freaking factories and shit like that. It's bad enough they've done that in San Carlos, White River. And I hate Dick Cheney. I know he was the one responsible for the Persian Gulf War. It was him and Colin Powell who were responsible for the Persian Gulf War. They were calling the shot. But I don't feel that Dick Cheney should be up to run for VP, because he should be running for president, basically, not VP. And what else did I talk about? Oh yeah, and the final note, cloning up in Boston. There's a company called Advanced Cell Technologies, and it sells small soldier Robocop-ish, but believe it or not, it's out there up in Boston, and they're a company called Advanced Cell Technology that perform cloning. And right now everyone's waiting because they have there's an Asian ox that's been extinct for a while, an Asian ox. And apparently they got the regular American cow, and they were able to use the cow and the DNA of an old Asian ox bone. And apparently this cow is going to give birth to this Asian ox. And hopefully what the whole world is waiting, the whole world should be waiting, because this is going to be nutty. So the cow gives birth to an Asian ox, and that's the green light to let every other technology company out there who specialize in cloning to go ahead and tamper with the animal. Okay, so basically they're saying that an Asian ox is going to come out of the cow, an American cow, and hopefully it'll come out, because they're saying they could bring back extinct animals that's been extinct for 20 years. And wouldn't that be great to bring back all those animals that were extinct? Because it's a sad fact of life, but it happens. And the next project, they said, if this passes and the Asian ox comes out born, they're going to try to get a panda out. They're going to try to work on a panda. So here with the owner and president of the Advanced Cell Technology Center in Boston, I have a farm in Iowa, he said, this is no longer science fiction. This is very, very real. And one day, people, it's my dream to get an interview with that guy here on the Call Me Crazy show, because that's what the whole idea of the Call Me Crazy show about. Because before we know it, we're going to have neighbors who are cloned, because they're going to have the green light to work on animals, then they're going to have the green light to work on humans. And here's the crazy thought that I think about. What if one day out of the blue 20 years from now, we realize that our neighbors aren't really humans, they're just clones for the past 20 years, been living this life to everyone else in the whole neighborhood, and you never knew they were clones. And before we know it, instead of about the year 2000, it's going to be the year 3000 one day, and by then, there's going to be clones galore. And what else? And that's it, folks. So I hope you enjoyed the Call Me Crazy Show, episode 31. And episode 32 should be coming out shortly in 2 or 3 weeks. But thank you very much, Tucson, Arizona, for tuning in and writing all the letters and emails. I get so many of them that hard to keep up. So, but thank you all, and thank you, Public Access, and see you guys later. And this has been the Call Me Crazy Show.
Call me crazy, Ray Daddy, you crazy motherfucker. My name is Ray Daddy.